Once again, it has been quite a while since our previous episode, but I've decided to come back for a game against second in the league, Birmingham City. Welcome back. As we said, we've got Blues. 8 games in. We are on 10 points. Not too bad, not too good, but just all right. And they're set up there on 16 points. We had a cracking start to the season, as you saw in the previous episode, starting off with a win against Swansea. We've got Shamanga and Ellis both sat on 3 goals, so they're doing all right between them. And we've not had too busy a finish to the transfer window. If I remember rightly, I haven't been doing this for a little while. Been awfully busy. But before we jump into the episode, and if you're glad to see me back, which I appreciate, you're probably not, do me a favour of like, subscribe, show your support on the channel. It would be greatly appreciated. So our first game after the Swansea game, we hosted Stockport County. Ollie Palmer decided to get himself off just before half-time. At that point, we were already 1-0 down. They scored another 2, knocked us out of the cup. It was less than ideal. Followed that up with a 0-0 away against Wycombe. Another disappointing result next with a 1-0 loss at home against Leyton Orient. Back in goal-scoring fashion. Ellis Sims scoring in the first minute. Shamanga pulling us back in the lead 2 minutes after they've equalised. And then 5 minutes after that, they've equalised once more. But overall, we deserve more of the game, but we didn't get it. It's 2-2 away from home against Cambridge. Another draw in the cup this time, which also counted as a loss because they beat us on penalties. Another draw, and again, another game without a win. If we're looking at match momentum, we've definitely had the better of it. But similar situation, we're just not scoring. No, it's not ideal. Our goalkeeper did pick up man of the match as well, which probably isn't a good sign. Eventually, we're back in winning ways. A 3-1 win at home against Port Vale. Jordan Hugel getting the goal for them. A missed penalty for ourselves. Even then, we still scored 3 goals, which is pretty strong. And momentum, stats, the whole shebang is everything's in our favour. So we're pulling it back. We sorted ourselves out. Happy days. Nah, never mind. It's 0-0 once more. Lincoln this time. It's a pretty even game. I'm struggling. I just am. And then to further compound that, a 2-1 loss, in which we didn't even score our goal. They did it for us. 3, 40, 56. The game was done. Pretty even. Probably should have been a draw. But again, we're just not there. So I'm looking to try and change some stuff. We're playing not too bad, so I don't know whether I'm going to tweak up the formation or anything for this Blues game. But we'll find that out pretty shortly. But just before we do so, we'll run through the rest of our transfers. So we've got 3 guys that have left us since our last episode. Thomas O'Connor has gone out to Reading. We've lost Romain Mundell has gone on loan, I suppose, actually, to where is it? Woking. And Sai Goddard has gone to Kashiwa Reysol over in Japan for about 180k. So we brought in a nice little bit of money there. We were running short on left backs or left mids, so I've brought in James Maxwell. Quite a bit of money we've bought him for, but he has got kind of the flexibility to play all the way up that left side, which is what we needed as well. And we also brought in Harvey White on a free from Tottenham. He, again, looks pretty decent. His value between 1 and 2.5 million is pretty strong as well. So we're not actually changing from the 5-3-2. So we're still going in with that. We've got Sass in goal, Bernard, Thornley and Annesley as the back 3. Reed and Maxwell playing outside of Howson, White and Thompson in the middle. And then we've got Sims supporting Broadhead. I would be playing, obviously, Shamanga up top because he's doing pretty well for us. Or at least he did last season. But he's currently playing with kind of a broken wrist, fractured wrist. So he's got some protective gear for that. But hopefully, we won't need Mr. Broadhead to be replaced. Abde with a free kick on the right side towards Simpson at the back post. A brilliant save from Van Sass, but it drops to the Birmingham defender. And they've scored. Took them 3 minutes. Which is nice of them. Well, I don't know what to do with that, to be honest. That's a little bit annoying. It's a decent ball to the back post. No one's marking him. The goalkeeper makes a good save, but Egan Riley just pokes it in. I've called him the defender. Don't actually know if he is a defender. He is. Shouldn't have questioned myself. Looked like I know what I was talking about then. Thornley has the ball, pops it through to Howson, who's trying to set off Broadhead into the area. He's got not really a lot of options with him. Reed, Sims. We've pulled it back immediately. More than happy with that. 4 minutes on the clock. It's 1-1. Maxwell with a throw on the left side. Throws short to Sims. He attempted tackle on him. Broadhead into the area. White. Oh, and it's kind of shuffled its way in. Christopher Walton couldn't do much about it. We've got ourselves back, or just in the lead, not back in the lead. 20 minutes on the clock. So yeah, nice little work. Striker picks up the ball. A kind of hurried tackle from Tanner. Straight across the face of the defence again, and it appeared to just kind of hit the goalkeeper in the face. I'm sure he's not too happy about. He's called Jack Walton. I don't know who the guy I said. I'm not even sure if he's a real person. Tanner with a free kick on their right side. Short to Chong. Does get intercepted by Sims. He's got quite a lot of work to do from there. It's alright, Maxwell's just stands there and lets him get the ball back. Annesley. Howson. Back in possession for us. White did have one of the strikers make a run. I think Broadhead might be offside. Yeah, it looks like it's been given. And we'll have a look at some subs now. So we'll bring Broadhead off. He's picked up a booking. We will get Shamanga in because I'm sulking with both Palmer and Lee at the moment. So just screw him. Maxwell, he's booked. I'd rather not lose him. So I'll put Thompson out to left wing back. We'll bring Maxwell out for Davies. We know he can do a pretty decent job for us. And Bernard can come out for Dan Scar. We've still got 2 subs left after this. But should give us some little fresh legs in all kind of 3 phases of our team. Palmer, free kick on the halfway line for Blues. Short to Bakuna, out to Egan Riley on the right side. Annesley picks up a pretty wayward pass, to be fair. Stabs it back to his goalie. Van Sass. So just build the attack for us, kid. Just boots it upfield. It's also an option. Shamanga, the injured boy, over to Sims. Back to Howson. There's a guy out on the... No, say... I was going to say there's a guy on the right wing, completely open. He completely wrong-footed me, and I'm not even playing. But a brilliant ball through to the striker, who then just punted it against the crossbar, I think it might have been. Either way, we're running into the last 5 minutes of the game, so I'm going to cut these back a little bit. And yes, I'm going to go stinky, because not only is it Blues, I'd rather like the opportunity to pick up 2 points or 3 points against one of the stronger teams in the division. But yeah, they've got the ball back from us. O'Dowda knocks it in towards Hogan in the middle. He puts it out to Chung, gets himself into the area. Good save from Van Sass. Here's a corner for them in the last kind of 4 minutes of the game. It's going to be taken by Bakuna. And Van Sass collects that pretty comfortably, which is brilliant. So we'll drop some praise on the boys once more, get some little green faces on the bottom, and we'll watch the clock tick down to give us the 3 points at Standrews. Beautiful. That was a massive result for us, to be fair. Gives us a nice little green counter on the board. We haven't seen one of those for a while. I'm going to keep it that. I'm going to keep it nice, like kind of short and snappy for us. We're going to come back next episode for the game against Oxford. As I've mentioned, Andrew's doing a save with them. Well, it's kind of a journeyman save, but he's currently with Oxford at the point I'm recording this. At the rate I'm going, he'll probably be at Real Madrid by the time I get through to it. Either way, he's currently with Oxford, so we'll go back, we'll play them, and potentially the first round of the FA Cup as well. But if you have enjoyed today's episode, do me a favour, like, subscribe, show your support on the channel, we greatly appreciate it. There'll be some items on screen as well, so you can carry on watching. And thank you very much for your time.